Hello, I'm Kiara, and this is your Start Here section. Let's get to know each other because I want to know you and I'm sure you want to know me. This is essentially an intro into who I am, what I do, how I can help you, and why you'd want to be on this channel. So here's what we're going to be covering. So who am I? Well, who I was for 13 years was the girl with acne. So I had no confidence, I hated the way that I looked, and I had a huge fear of judgment. And essentially for most of my life as a teenager, I was told I had a problem that needed to be fixed, which meant I believed I had a problem that needed to be fixed. But now we have that FU confidence. So that is what this channel is for. It's to show you how to get from that to this. So yes, I will be touching on parts of my acne, but this is by no means a skincare channel. Sorry. I woke up with an overnight acne breakout. I went from clear skin to acne overnight. And then I went on every single medication possible because again, I was trying to fix a problem. What I didn't realize is after one of those medications actually cleared my skin, my confidence was still lacking. So I assumed that my confidence was tied to my appearance, meaning clear skin would be the answer to all my problems, right? Wrong. And at this point, I'll be so real, I was losing the will to live. Because not only had I damaged my body internally, at 16 years old, I was left feeling empty. And that's when, in 2024, I really decided to tap into my confidence. So I booked my first ever solo trip to Croatia. And the reason I took that leap is not because it was going to be the thing that cleared my skin, it's because I needed to get out of my comfort zone. I needed to change my environment, meet new people, and I challenged myself to go without any makeup. Bear in mind at this point, I was having the worst breakout of my life. I've spoken about this trip on every single podcast that I've been invited to speak on. I will forever be grateful for that man that spoke to me in person, asked me what the hell I'm doing on my laptop, and looked me in the eyes rather than looking at my skin when having a conversation with me. He's a lecturer at some university in Croatia and then does like half a year as well in the UK, in London. But that man, I think I still have him on Instagram actually. He changed my life. So since then, I've featured in global beauty campaigns promoting real skin, by the way. I've been invited onto podcasts. I started my own podcast. I became a model for about a year. I've worked with my all-time favorite brands. And all of this led me to my real purpose, which has always been helping and serving others. So meet your on-camera confidence coach. So I'm an NLP master practitioner. NLP stands for neuro-linguistic programming. So essentially I work with your brain, I work on mindset, your nervous system, and language. Because we focus so much on everything that's going wrong externally, we never look inwardly. And when I began to look inwardly, it changed the game for me. I quit my job, I now run my own business, I'm self-employed, I'm my own boss, and no doctor will shove a med down my throat ever again. I learnt and built real confidence. Not a lot of the confidence that you see online, real purpose-led confidence. And that's why what I do is literally imperative if you want to live your life to the fullest. Because you shouldn't be confident for the camera, and you shouldn't feel like you have to perform when you're on camera either. But when you've got this internal conflict where there's one part of you that wants to go all in and wants to almost be that go-getter, right? And then you've got another part of you that is always holding you back and essentially making you feel unworthy, that's where confidence dies. And I've realized almost everybody has this internal conflict to some extent. And that's why I want you here, because I've helped one of my clients scale to a 7-figure business. I've helped another client public speak. I've shifted another client out of feeling too old to create content for her business to now getting custom orders from new customers who are asking for her specifically. You can't make this stuff up because it's deep internal work. But I am so passionate about what I do, I will never stop until I have an empire of confident women around me. So I guess now the last question is, what the heck am I going to be talking about on this channel? Well, exactly that, confidence. Because if you feel like there is still more of you that you want to be seen, there's still more of you that you want to tap into, whether that's through content or just in-person relationships, in your business, this is where you stop performing and you start leading. This is your confidence central. So if confidence is important to you, which it should be, like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family, share with a loved one, and let's get you fuck you confidence.